Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. It is a very special Tuesday because today we are going to be reallocating money from my Tiny Tuesday binder into my Ultimate Savings binder, and we're going to be doing some Ultimate Savings binder challenges. So welcome everybody. I am a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California. I get paid one time a month, and from time to time I like to upload videos about the psychology behind budgeting and savings, as well as I think I just did a recent video on AI and budgeting and how AI can help you with your budgeting goals. I highly recommend you check that video out. It is for people who are new to AI, intimidated by AI, or have questions about the use of AI, but how it can make your budgeting so easy, especially if you're a person who feels like, I don't even know where to start. How do I make a budget? You know, you watch a lot of these shows that are geared toward helping people with their finances, and the person's like, well, that's why I'm here. I don't know how to make a budget. Well, let AI help you. So if that is of interest to you, please like and subscribe to my videos. I post twice a week. So this is my Tiny Tuesday binder, and I already finished the challenges in it for the month of January. And what we're going to be doing today is moving that money over to this binder. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cash tray, and I'm going to start taking the money out. I have already marked for each category how much is allocated toward that category. And my Tiny Tuesday amounts went up to $15 a week, so we were able to finish quite a few different challenges from Tiny Tuesdays, which is great. So I'm just going to put the 5s here. I think it's going to be all 5s and 1s, to be honest with you. Be surprised if there was anything else besides that. So we have 5s and 1s, and then we have e-bike. Oops, that was already open. And we have 5s and 1s again. And then we have property. We have 5s and a lot of 1s. All right, so we already know how much is allocated toward each one of our categories, so we don't need to worry about that. We just need to move the money into my Ultimate Savings binder. All right. And I apologize, everyone. I was supposed to be getting into this binder each week, not just once at the end of the month. So I am probably going to start getting into this binder each week instead of at the end of the month. But I don't know. Or do you like the suspense of waiting toward the end of the month? Let me know in the comments below. So let's see where we left off. I rolled and saved. Well, I rolled. Now it's time for me to save. So this is my 53-week challenge. You can find this challenge on my coffee shop. And the last time I did roll $45 according to my little snow bunny here. So we definitely need to cash stuff for this for all 5 weeks that were in the month of January. And then today what we're going to do is we're going to roll for February, and no matter what comes out, that's what we're going to save. Okay, so let's count the money here for our Ultimate Savings Challenge binder. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, $73. That is going to go into, definitely go into our binder today. All right, so let's do this. I'm separating the money because this needs to go into Selisa's Ultimate Savings book, the Most Basic Savings Challenge. The rest of this money is going to go into my other challenges, and I'm hoping at the end to save $3K at the end of the year. Well, somewhere between $3 to $5K. We'll see what happens. All right, so let me get my 5s here. And then my 1s here. Okay, and let me get this challenge out because we're gonna have to do it now. So these envelopes and this entire binder with the zip on the cover, I will link this down below. I did get all of these wonderful things off of Amazon. All right, so we are going to be stuffing $45, and when I stuff it, I'm going to color it in blue to signify that it has been stuffed. So blue is going to be the color for my winter savings, and then when we get to spring, I will probably do a different color. But right now we're gonna do this really pretty blue. Once again, I'm not wearing my glasses. I think I should probably go put my glasses on because I'm actually nearsighted, so anything that is far away is really hard for me to see. But anyway, let's finish this one, and that will be signifying that we cash stuffed $45 today. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see here, I have, let me turn this again. I have my envelopes for each week. Each of the 53 weeks in 2026 are here. And it goes all the way through to 53 weeks. Although if I want to, as a bonus, I can do 2 extra. But right now, we're concentrating on the first 5 weeks of January. So our first one was $10. So let's go ahead and stuff $10. Actually, I'm gonna put this right here so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and stuff 5 and 10 for the first week of January. So we put that here. And then we did $9. Well, let's go across. $8. So 5, 6. Oh, I'm stuffing the wrong money, you guys. My goodness. Let me pay back $10 because this money back here is supposed to be for Tiny Tuesday. This money up front is supposed to be for my savings challenge binder. All right, so now 5, 6, 7, and $8 for week number 2 in January. All right. So that's week number 2, and then week number 3 was $9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, $9. I was rolling all the high numbers. It was driving me absolutely bananas at the time, but you know, in the end, this is exactly what you want, right? You want to save as much as you can. So, you know, I shouldn't be shocked when I roll all the highest numbers on a D10. So we did 10, 8, 9. Now we need to do 8. For week number 4 of January. So we're going to put week number 4 in here. Now, actually, these envelopes I will not have linked below because I had these envelopes for years, way before I even started doing YouTube. These are just basically, what do they call these? Photo cards. So these are photo card pockets. You can probably find these very easily on Amazon, and then I just cut out each of the cards and I put the stickers on. So this won't be linked below, but if you want to find something like this for yourself that's in an 8.5 by 11, just look up 8.5 by 11 photo card envelopes, and then you'll find this. And the last one is going to be $10 for week number 5. Okay, so that was a pretty good savings for the month of January. Now, what we really need to do is come back and roll for February. Okay, let's do that right now. Okay, so I have my D10 die for the month of February. I'm a little nervous, so let's go ahead, get our Sharpie. Well, I think I used a pen for this. Let me get my pen. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll for the month of February. Now, February only has 4 weeks, so we're gonna roll 4 times and see what I'm gonna have to come back in February to cash stuff. All right, so for the month of February, let's get my dice tray. For the month of February, in the first week, I am going to be cash stuffing $5. Okay, so let's put a 5 here. Not bad so far. Let's see what what else we do. So for week number 2 in February, I am going to be cash stuffing $6. Okay, these numbers are not bad. These are mid numbers, so I'm not mad at it. All right, let's see. For week number 3 in the month of February, I am going to be cash stuffing $9. I spoke too soon. Okay, but again, I'm not supposed to be upset because the more we save, the better, right? We have one more roll left. So for week number 4 in the month of February, I am going to be cash stuffing $5. All right, $5. Okay, that's not bad at all. So let me get out my stickers, and then we're gonna add this all up and we're gonna figure it out. Okay, I have my stickers here. We're gonna stick with my snow bunny theme. So let's add this up. So let's do 9 and 6, which is 15. And then we have 5, which is 20. And then we have another 5, which is 25. So we are going to be cash stuffing $25 for the month of February. All right, that is not $45. That is $25, and that is extremely doable for this challenge. So let me go ahead and put my little snow bunny sticker here. Okay, and we'll come back in February with $25 for this challenge. If you want to do this challenge along with me, you can find this as a free download in my coffee shop. You get 2 versions of this challenge, one for you and one for a friend. So please share the love and spread the news about this 53-week challenge. And you can choose whatever die you want. You can roll a D4, you can roll a D6, you can roll, like I'm using a D10. There are D12s if you want to go higher. There's D20s. You can roll whatever die. You can roll more than one die. You can roll 5 dice if you want. You go ahead and play this with the dice however you want. That is the fun of my 53-week challenge. So now what I want to do is I want to go to the back here. I have a lot of other challenges in this binder. These are all from Norellis Lee, but I want to go to this $25 challenge here, right here. And the reason why I want to go to this $25 challenge is because I want to finish it today. I want to just finish it. So let's go ahead and take it out. And let's see if I have the 25 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's perfect. I am just going to go ahead and mark this challenge completed. And this is January. Boop, boop. And I don't even need to color these. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a happy face on each one of these because I just want to not have my binder flooded with Norellis Lee. It's just that Norellis Lee had this really cute savings challenge book, and I printed out her book and I put her pages here. But I do want to feature some other savings challenges from some other creators. So I'm going to do that today. Okay, so all $25 is going to go here. And what I'm gonna do is just fold this up, just like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna use this as an envelope for the $25, 5, 10, 15, 20, $25, just like that. I love it. Let me get a paper clip. Okay, we'll use this one. All right, and we're gonna end up putting this into the back. So that is one down, and I want to bring in my good friend Deborah from Deborah's Money Journey. Okay, this one is from Deborah's Money Journey. It is her So You Think You Can Save. I wanted to do this with her on her channel, so please go check out Deborah's Money Journey. She is one of my biggest inspirations of all time for being a cash stuffer because she is very serious about paying. She paid off her car, she's paying down her retirement, she just bought a new house. Like, she's living that kind of money life that I really feel that, and I really aspire to be like her. But she came up with this really cute So You Think You Can Save challenge, and I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna start this one in the month of February. And let's put this in here, come back next month with some money toward it. I think I'm gonna make the piggies $1. I think I'm gonna make the small stack $5, and I think I'm gonna make the large stack $10. I think that's the way I wanna do this challenge. Okay, so let's move on now to my next savings challenge. And I only have I only have $3 left, so that's enough money to kind of get into this 2026 challenge. This is by Lift It Up and Living. I'll take this one out. And let's see, we're going to just do $3 here. Yeah. I have some super old markers from these markers actually come from IKEA. So I'm gonna go ahead, I think I'll use yellow. And I'm gonna mark off 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. $3 going into Welcome 2026 by Lift It Up and Living. So that money goes in to this envelope, just like that, bloop, along with the savings challenge. And what I love about these envelopes is they hold your 8.5 by 11 challenge and the money, and then we have a Ziploc. And it just locks the money right in there. So we're going to continue to work on this throughout the year, as well as the rest of my savings challenges. Okay, so I'll save this one for another challenge. I think I'll just make sure that all of this money is in my final boss. So final boss means that when I complete these challenges, when they're completed, they go to Final Boss. Final Boss is Salisa's most basic savings challenge book, and I already have some money in here, so we're going to be adding this money today. So first, let's go to where we left off. I use this piece of cardboard that I put this black tape on, and I love it. And it works really, really well. And the last time we were in this book, we were finishing this page right here. So let's finish this page. So we need to count $25 out of this for this challenge, and then we're gonna color it in. So let me go get my calculator. Uh-oh, my calculator is on the struggle bus. I only have 15% charged on here, so let me hurry up and count this money, which is a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, $46 for Tiny Tuesdays. Okay, so 46 for Tiny Tuesday plus 25 for Norella's Budgets is $71. So let's do -4. Okay, so $23 for the next page. So we're gonna finish coloring this in, and then we're gonna put $23 on the next page. Okay, so as you saw there, we were able to completely finish this page, as well as color in the first row of this page. The only problem is I had $23 and this is only $22. There's no $1 on here anywhere. So that's kind of a problem. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just color maybe half of a 2. I don't know. I think this page is going to end up being like pink and blue, and I think I'll just stick to pink and blue. But yeah, there's nothing that I can do because there's literally no $1 on here. So we're just going to leave it at that. So these 2 pages are done. I'm actually really proud of that accomplishment, and we're on to the 3rd page now. So wow, look at that. I did 2 pages and I'm starting page 3 by the month of February. That's not bad for me because I usually don't have like a super lot of money. I don't usually. Let me go ahead and just, instead of a check mark, let me do a proper, well, that makes it look like a little apple. That's cute. This one looks like a cherry. Oh well, that's what I get for trying to be fancy. But I am proud of myself that these 2 are done, that I've saved up at least 100, 205, and then 23. So $228 is saved up so far in my most basic savings challenge book overall. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so all I need to do now is just put the money in. All of this was also from Tiny Tuesday. So probably what I should be doing, no, I'll just leave it loose like this. I'll just leave it loose. It's okay. We'll put the 5s together. Okay, and the 1s together like that. And we just know that this is all Tiny Tuesday money that I've saved up so far. Look at that. Oh my gosh, like that's amazing. And then we'll also put this $25 completed challenge from Norellis Lee in here as well. And we will Ziploc this. We'll just Ziploc it on up because, yeah, it needs to be safe in here. All right, look at that, everyone. I like how my binder is working out for me, and I can fit a lot of money in here. So I feel really good about that. So again, I will have Salisa's Most Basic Savings Challenge book linked below. Also, if you want to check out Lifted Up in Living's 2026 savings, I just kind of put leftover money in here. No pressure to finish it. And then the actual savings challenge that I'm working on for February is going to be So You Think You Can Save by Deborah's Money Journey. And then we'll probably get into some of these other ones by Norellis Budgets. And also, don't forget, please go to my coffee shop and download a copy of my 53-week savings challenge and pick the dice of your choice. And it is a roll and save challenge for the entire year of 2026. It's a super fun way to just save money, and you can budget for it, you know? So I roll ahead of time so that I know how to budget for it with my paycheck. That's how I play it. All right, So thank you all so much for being here for my reallocation video. I hope this was enjoyable to you. It felt kind of nice to do it all at the end of the month, not gonna lie. Instead of coming in here and just stuffing 1 week. So I don't know. Please let me know down below if you want me to come in here each week and stuff a week of my 53-week savings challenge after Tiny Tuesdays, or if you kind of like this format where we wait till the end of the month and we reallocate all the money we save for the month in Tiny Tuesdays and then just get into our savings challenge. Let me know down below what you would prefer. And thank you so much for being here, everyone. Stay psyched for savings. Never give up. Stay consistent. Small amounts really do add up and pay off, and they don't hurt. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.